Hello everybody, we're coming to you today from Disney's Hollywood Studios, where we're going to be taking a look at a little detail that we kind of mentioned last week on my YouTube shorts. I want to say it was Friday, Monday, I don't know, someday. So one of the days this week I did talk about how the architecture of the buildings was representative of the different years. We talked about it before here on my YouTube channel as well. However, one thing that I did not point out, which I think is a really cool detail, and I had a few people who said, oh, you didn't mention this, or I can't remember. So someone wrote to me about it. I can't remember if it was in the comments or if they just sent me a message. But so this building right here represents the 1930s, hence why we have Pluto at the top, because that's where he was introduced. And then if you look at the top of the building, there's also a billboard for a Donald Duck cartoon called the Autograph Hound, which also came out in the 1930s. But one thing that is also really cool is this one right here, because as we go from the 1930s to the 1940s, we have something that actually bridges the gap between Pluto and the 1930s and the 1940s, and then is the 1941 short cartoon called The Lend a Paw, which actually starred Pluto. So there's so many different things about the architecture of these buildings and how they represent the different years that I just absolutely love. But that's just another one that does bridge the gap between the 1930s with Pluto and the architecture style here, and the 1940s, and blending in with Lend a Paw in 1941. So that is just a very short video today, but I do think it's a very cool little detail that people should pay attention to. Also, the therapist next door is a dog, and his name is Hugo Bark, and that's just funny. So thank you everyone, as always, for joining us today. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you once again tomorrow. Oh yeah.